Hi, my name is Debbie Culver, and the scenario that I'm going to be working with is a teenage daughter and her mother. They came into my office looking for resources for the daughter in case she decided to keep her baby. The daughter wants to keep the baby, but the mother is pressuring her to get an abortion. Hi, how are you? It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
So how are you?
I'm doing okay.
How are you, Mom?
I've had better days.
Hmm, sure. So what brings you in to see me?
Well, I'm actually 3 months pregnant and I want to keep my baby, but my mother doesn't want me to keep my baby.
Okay.
No, I don't. Because you're not responsible enough to care for a child. Why would you bring a child into the world that you know you are not going to be responsible for? And that responsibility would fall on me. And I am not trying to raise nobody else's children.
I never asked for your help. I raised my own child.
Okay. So, what we're gonna do is, Mom, I appreciate your opinions. I think that your thoughts are valid. However, because she is of age to consent, I want to just kind of gear my questions towards her to get an understanding of what she's looking for me. And once I'm done, we can open up the floor and you can ask me some questions. But right now, I just really want to focus on Patricia. So Patricia, if you were to keep your baby, what resources would you be looking for?
Just help finding a job, and I wanted to take parenting classes.
Parenting classes, okay. So let me tell you a little bit about what we do here. We are, obviously we're a resource center, and what I could do is I could help you, find, parenting. I could help you get parenting classes, and we also have, a daycare for seeing moms who, because we encourage that you still continue to go to school. So, we have daycare. If you need transportation, we'll provide you with transportation to get yourself to school, get the baby back and forth to daycare. So how does that sound?
Sounds good to me. I'm all for it. My mother is the negative one.
Okay, so, and I mean, you can kind of correct me if I'm wrong, but what I'm kind of getting the sense is that you want to keep your baby. You feel like you're competent enough to keep your baby if you just had some help, but your mother doesn't want you to keep the baby, and that is creating some conflict between the two of you. Is that accurate?
Yes, she's stressing me out. We're arguing all the time about it. She does not want me to keep the baby, and I don't care what she says. I'm keeping my baby.
Okay. So, Mom, if she does decide to keep her baby, will you support her? Will she still be able to live in your home?
She can stay there just for a little while, but she'll have to find her own place. I don't have space for her and a new baby.
Okay. Patricia, how would you feel about having to step out, and being on your own?
I don't mind. That's the reason I came here, because I know that there are other things that I can do, other resources I can find to help me with what I need to do for me and my child.
Okay. I'm not really sure of the resources I would be able to provide as far as housing you and a baby without you going into a shelter, and I don't think that we really want to do that. However, I can do some more research and see if there are any other programs available that will be able to accommodate you being on your own, because you aren't 18. It would present some challenges for you to live on your own. So I guess the next question would be is how can we work together, mom and daughter, to find, a common ground and really create a healthy environment for this baby to be born into.
Well, I wouldn't want her to go into a shelter, so I would provide the, she could still stay at home until she is, 18. I would give her maybe about a year or two to get herself together and, and to see what type of resources she could, get after that. Because I would not want to see my grandchild in a shelter or on the streets. But I just don't think that she's ready for that.
Sure. And I understand your concern. I'm a mother myself, and I would have a lot of concerns if my teenage daughter came home and told me that she was pregnant, because it is a huge responsibility. But I just want to encourage you, Mom, and I want to encourage you, Patricia, that although if you decide to keep this baby, that doesn't mean that your world is not. It doesn't mean that your world is over. It will create some challenges for you being a teen mom. I'm not going to lie. It's not going to be easy, and you are going to have to make a lot of sacrifices being a teenage mom. But with support and the right resources, it is possible to raise a child. So I just want you to be encouraged, Patricia, and I want you to be encouraged, Mom, that if we're working together, I'm confident that we'll be able to, get a end resolve. And I'm here, with you guys the whole entire time to kind of, walk you through the process. And hopefully when the baby is born, like I said, we'll continue with the resources and we'll make sure you get the proper, things that you need. So how does that make you feel, Patricia?
I'm happy with the outcome overall, and I'm grateful and thankful.
Okay. Do you want to talk about any fears or concerns that you may have being a teenage mom?
No, not really.
No? Okay. And what about the relationship with your mom? If I can get you guys into, family therapy, are you willing to, work on your relationship?
I am. I don't have a problem with my mother, and I don't want our relationship to be strained. And if she's up for counseling, I'm definitely up for counseling.
Okay, Mom, is that something that you would be open to?
That's fine.
Okay. I mean, this is really good. It sounds to me like, both of you all, that you love each other. And it seems like you guys had probably a good relationship until the pregnancy. And that's good because that gives me a foundation to work with. I'm confident that you guys could, come to, a great conclusion. Mom, are there any questions that you want to ask me?
No, I just have to, I guess, get over my disappointment and that'll take a little time, but I'm sure that everything will work out.
Okay. Thank you.